Hello everyone, it is day 19 of my trip to the UK, November 13th, 2023, and I am in London, having just finished visiting a very famous Doctor Who filming location, probably better known to most of the world as Buckingham Palace. I've had a great time, but now I'm feeling a little hungry, so I'm on the hunt for some food. So I made my way walking down Buckingham Gate, keeping my eyes peeled for any restaurants of interest. I got onto Buckingham Palace Road, and I actually ended up walking past the restaurant that I would end up eating at, crossing the street, and then walking back along the other side of Buckingham Palace Road towards Pronto A Mangia. Along the way, I spotted the Queen's Gallery. I also passed by the Victorian Candy Palace, a shop called Cool Britannia, the Whittard of Chelsea tea store, and the Rubens at the Palace 5-star hotel. When I was filming this, I was right in front of the Royal Mews, which is the royal family's equestrian stables. And when it's open, you can go and see like historic carriages like the one used at the Queen's coronation. Being so near stables, I guess explains why I saw so many horses. I then crossed the street at this really cool looking building called the Nova Building, and then I was on the other side of Buckingham Palace Road, getting a closer look at the Rubens Hotel, as well as Whittard of Chelsea, and arriving at Pronto A Mangia. This restaurant had some outdoor seating, which I took advantage of, and had plenty of food and drink options. I went with their English breakfast tea. You can see how windy it is, so I definitely needed a warm cup of tea. Alright, I'm having a proper English cup of tea. In general, I'm not much of a tea person, so while I'm sure this was excellent tea, I did have to add a little bit of milk to it, and that definitely made it more enjoyable for me. I think in general, I like my drinks a little bit more sweet, which may explain why I ordered their Strawberry Milkshake, which was delicious. Plenty of whipped cream on top. So I definitely had dessert first, but I was waiting for my main meal to come out, which was fish and chips. They had a lemon wedge on the side, tartar sauce, some peas, a bed of chips, a crispy batter that was not oily, and some lovely fresh flaky fish. Alright, so I just had lunch. It was fish and chips in London, English breakfast tea, and I was distracted by spotting a TARDIS in the window of the Cool Britannia shop. But then I got back on track with my vlogging. It's a very, very windy day here in London, but I'm now headed to the station, Victoria Station, to make my way to Tutbury and Hatton. So goodbye, London. It's been great. I knew once I saw the Shakespeare pub that I was right nearby my destination of London Victoria Station. Alright, I'm now at the Victoria Line Underground Station. Right as I was filming that, my train arrived, so I was able to get a really cool shot of it arriving right as I was filming. So I hopped on, and my journey would take me from Victoria Station to Euston Station via tube, where I then hopped off and got a train from Euston Station to the Stoke-on-Trent station. So I was glad I had a book to read to pass the time. This would be a 3-hour journey, so I was also glad that I had a lovely view of the countryside and the sun setting. It was truly a beautiful sight to see. I read Leviathan Wakes, the first book in the Expanse series, to pass the time. 3 hours and 130 miles approximately later, I arrived at the Stoke-on-Trent station. So I just made it off my first train at Stoke-on-Trent, and now I'm going to get onto my second train to Tutbury and Hatton. Got a water and some Twix to hold me over. I had about a 45-minute wait. Okay, so I'm just about to get on my second train. My second train of the day took me from the Stoke-on-Trent station to the Tutbury and Hatton railway station. When I arrived, I was greeted by Aaron from the All Things Doctor Who YouTube channel, who I'd met up with and stayed with earlier on in this trip, and I was so excited to be seeing him again. Made it to Tutbury and Hatton.
Alex has got here now.
Aaron was waiting for me at the station. Tune in next time as I hang out with Aaron from All Things Doctor Who and get a tour of his incredible Doctor Who collection.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Doctor Who Guide YouTube channel. Now,
don't forget to subscribe to the Doctor Who Guide YouTube channel. You know it makes sense.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Doctor Who Guide YouTube channel.
Hello. Don't forget to subscribe to the Doctor Who YouTube channel. guide.